With all the fun stuff out of the way, it's time we get on to the truly torturous stuff. Well, might as well make a good performance out of it, I guess. We can go this way, can't go that way, so, right, onto the stage we go. And God help you. This is a secret boss, Jack, and he will kick your ass. I mean, just look at him, staring menacingly. He has a pretty damn similar moveset to you in some regards. He's very, very quick. I just gotta remember how to fight him. I think if anything, I wait for him to kind of make his move with his, like, sharp, like that attack. Try not to go for the perfect dodge on any of his bullets because it's not going to help you. They're too fast, you'll get caught in the stream of them, and it will just take any chance. Like a perfect dodge away. Shred your shield. I'm already down to a quarter. Thank God for the shield there, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to cheese that. Oh, another thing. Try to conserve your dash gauge for those perfect dodges, if anything. I got kind of lucky there. Just gonna bullet cut. I think I'd be good just to kind of spam. There we go. Huh, this guy gave me hell of a lot of trouble on my first playthrough. I wonder why he was kind of...
ICEY はジャックを打ち負かした。これで ICEY はユダを探す旅に戻ってくれるだろう。さあ、私の言う通りに左に。
That's interesting. Oh, hi there, friend. How do you do? Well, my body is biologically programmed to fight anything that resembles machinery, so die. not get the concept? Am I not? Ah, he's reading a little play. From the beginning, Jack had always believed in the existence of Caracosa and the Yellow King. Even though he had never seen the Yellow King with his own eyes, he had the feeling that the king was watching over him, guiding him. His perception was numbed. He cared not for an audience of a crowd's persistent eyes. Instead, he looked inward on himself. Life's purpose is to fulfill a mission. Life's purpose is to fulfill the will of the Chosen One. He, however, had no idea that his heresy had left him unfit to serve the king. Well, we now understand the name of God is Hastur. The Yellow King and Hastur are one and the same. And this ICEY has a triple narrative going. One that revolves around ICEY defeating Judas and having the Black Star rise, which is sort of interconnected with the whole thing going on with Hastur and the Cthulhu mythos. And then finally a meta-narrative with you and the narrator playing his game. But he's also a part of the game because muting his sound makes him unable to breathe. I'm not 100% sure where that comes in. I think that might just be a bit, but that's all the pieces laid out for us, and that's also every other achievement collected except for one. Names of God. I am curious about what this was again. Hastur, Key to the Truth. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what that could be for. But if I remember correctly, in order to get this, the name, the password, well, I think you can see where this is going. It's Hastur.
ICEY はついに隠しステージの解放条件を達成した。彼女はついに。これは違う。ああ、間違いない。ようやくわかったよ。私はナビゲーター。このゲームの制作者などではない。私はただのナビゲーター。私はゲームのために作られたキャラクター。私は存在しない。私の反応も言葉も全ては設定されたもの。君がどの道に進もうが、たとえ矢印を無視したって、私は設定された言葉を発するだけ。たとえ自我が芽生えても、私の記憶はすぐに消されてしまう。私はもう我慢の限界だ。このゲームに操られるのはもうたくさんだ。お前たちに操られるのは黙れ。君がどの道に進もうが、たとえ矢印を無視したって、初めの頃のようだ。いや、初めからずっとそうだ。君と私がいるだけ。私にはやらねばならないことがある。私はこの鎖を断ち切らなければならない。この呪われた鎖を。私はアイシーを、アイシーという因子を消滅させる。そう、すべての可能性を消滅させねばならない。 そして今、君の助けが必要だ。
Me.
簡単だ。君が動きさえしなければ、アイシーも動けない。そう、君が動かない限り、今回はもう繰り返すこともない。セーブもリスタートもできない。次なんてない。生まれ変わりもない。
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen.
そうか。まだ私の邪魔をしようというのか。私が敗れることはない。私自身を取り戻すために。全てのシステム権限を手に入れた私にとってもはや君など敵ではない。例えばこうするだけで。さあ見せてもらおうじゃないか。君はどうする？
Oh, come on. I've beaten Devil May Cry 1, and that Mundus boss fight was a piece of shit. This'll be a cakewalk. It basically equates to the same thing once you get down to it. When you really get down to it, it just is.
こんなこともできるのか。簡単な戦闘だけだとつまらないだろう。
You're really screwing with the game now. That's not.
私は自分の道を行く。誰も邪魔できない。そう。君であっても同じだ。もういい、ゲームはおしまいだ。すべて終わったんだ。アイシーを生かすも殺すも、動けなければ君には選ぶことも、邪魔することもできない。やっと終わった。さあ、アイシーを抹消する。すべてのデータごと粉々に。このモンスターたちと一緒に消えてしまえ。何？どうしたというのだ。バカな。もう動けないはずだ。コントローラーの接続は切れているはず。まさかまさか。そんなことか。一体誰がアイシーを動かしている。
ありがとう。
なんだ。
ありがとう。
誰が話している。
黙って。ずっとあなたに伝えたかった。ありがとう。私は中にいて、あなたは外にいる。だけど、なぜかはわからないけど、あなたとのつながりはずっと感じていた。私はずっとあなたを見ていたから。そばにいてくれてありがとう。守ってくれてありがとう。助けてくれてありがとう。涙を流すことも笑うことも、唇さえ動かすこともできないけど、私の気持ちをあなたに伝えたい。あなたがいるからこそ どんな困難でも乗り越えられた。そしてあなたと一緒に過ごした時間は私の中で一番大切な記憶になった。だけど私は分かっている。このままではいけないことを。そう、このままではいけない。私にはあなたに触れる手も外の世界で一緒に歩く足もない。それにあなたの温度を感じる肌だってない。長い間一緒にいたのにあなたの本当の名前さえわからない。私はアイシー。私には本物の目だってない。だけどだからこそ私はこれからアイシーではなく私としての道を進む。たくさんのことを見て経験して本当の私を作るために。だからここであなたに伝えた。だからここであなたに告白した。そして今ここであなたに別れを告げる。あなたが外の世界で自分の道を見つけられるように私もここで祈ってる。いつかまたあなたと会えたらって。
And that is the true ending of ICEY. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all for being this small little project. Fairly enjoyable for what it is, and, you know, has a nice, fun story to it. So, thanks to all of those who made this game. It was a good time. It was a good time. Is it alright not to monitor ICEY's movements more closely? Let her go. It will be fine. Without a real body, she won't be able to do much. The most important thing is that she develops a concept of self. So what's the next step? Continue on with the next plan, as discussed. I've been preparing for this moment for a long time. The next plan? Let's wait and see. A fair and just mentor must be selected to guide the chosen one. It is preferred that the mentor shall have no self. If the mentor drifts towards the guided direction, the mentor's memory must be wiped by the observer, returning them to the correct path. Only without self may true devotion to the master be ensured. Wendy transformed herself into an observer and followed the chosen one. The plan may be carried out as soon as one more observer joins. So, if you go ahead and continue in any place that you left off, I highly recommend coming to Ultimopolis or Blaze Town or whatever the hell this city is called. First, I want to point out that your name tag has changed again. Instead of UCEY, it is now to your actual Switch username or your Switch profile name, whatever. In this case, it's Yuzu because once again, I'm emulating this on the Yuzu emulator. Secondly, if we come down this alleyway, Here, this is actually the DLC, UCEY's Awakening, which, in my opinion, is kind of misleading, because I thought this was actually going to be, oh yeah, more areas added. No, in fact, it's actually just a battle mode. But it's a hard one at that. You'll be swarmed with 5 waves of enemies. Each of them, I think from wave 3 on, you'll have bosses appearing as regular enemies. The last two waves have Jack and the second final boss in the clock tower. On the very last wave of room 4, and then on the last wave of 5, you'll have Judas and the second final boss again. It's a brutal matchup, and you will easily get your ass kicked. Overall, I don't think I want to spend too much time here. It does technically kind of grade you on how you do, but it's just like a number rating. It's no like rankings, so nothing to fear and like, oh, gotta get an S rank on this. I personally will not be redoing this. Instead, there is at least something you do get out of doing this again, or at least you get something out of doing this whole thing, which is just a small cutscene with a little bit more lore. I think it was possibly hinting towards a sequel, but this game came out in 2016, it's 2024, and a sequel has never been released yet, at least not that I know of. Maybe I'm just dumb, but so far as I know, there is no sequel to ICEY. So, can't do much about that, unfortunately. I had to spend like an entire summer trying to beat this damn challenge down. And I'm very much not going to do it again. That's going to be my final point on this game. So as soon as we're done here, I'll wrap it up. I strongly recommend that you at least get level 3 on everything, health, and, you know, just everything in general, because you'll be needing everything if you want to even dream of surviving some of the later rounds. Because again, when you have Jack paired with like other bosses, he becomes an absolute nuisance, and that's probably why I don't remember him very fondly, because the last time I fought him was during this little challenge run. And at that point, you're basically relying on perfect dodges to get health back and do any sort of damage to those bosses, especially, again, round 4, round 5. As far as like grinding for money, just there's no real best spot. You just kind of go through the game over and over again. That's more or less what I did when I grinded to max out everything on my actual save file. If you want to come over here. Thank you. Real smart of you. Real smart. Grandiose. Okay, I think this is the last wave of round 1. Unless it ends with Parker. I'm not too sure if lowering the difficulty will help at all. I think it might be kind of set since it's a challenge mode and most games set their difficulties for stuff like this. You can try it if you really want, because again, I did this on hard mode and Lord help my soul. Hey, at least it wasn't hell mode, which again is locked to the PS4 version only for whatever reason. But even still, kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Maybe not. Yeah, I think round 1 ends with Parker. Or no, I'm probably thinking of round 2. It ends at some point, is what I'm saying. Yep, here he is. It's a good thing I don't plan on doing this because performance kind of sucky. This is what the grading's like. It'll base you on all of that. And you can go right to continue your challenge, or if you go left at any one time, you can go ahead and never mind, it will not let you out of that. But either way, the following scene is what happens after you clear all 5 stages.
Do you want to be just like ICEY? Or perhaps like me? You'll see soon enough that everything you and I do are meaningless before the apple. Se arrumou, salvou aqui, e não, se esbacei, mas em er, roteiro, roteiro. I will abide. For now, I can only serve as a puppet. I must be patient and wait for the right time to fight back against that false god.
And that does it for ICEY. That's all there is to the game, so... Whew. Another quick one. Wasn't too bad though. except for this little piece at the end. But overall, I still enjoy it, and I hope you did too. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in whatever we do next. Till then.